When they say 10 is happening, guys, 10 is actually happening. Remember that AY Marco and his wife of over 15 years announced their divorce early in 2024, around April. And we thought, actually, we don't know the actual reason. I'm going to get to that in this video. I'm going to talk about the actual reason why they divorced. But also, according to reports, AY and Mabel, they are at loggerheads. Nobody's willing to, give it up for the other person. Nobody wants to be the bigger person. And Mabel has accused their nanny, of conspirating against her with AY. She sacked the nanny. AY now rehired the nanny to say, come and work in my own house. None of them no longer live together. They are separated. And apparently one of them are filed for divorce. I don't actually know who did the filing. That would actually let us know who is the aggrieved party in all of these things. But I think it's Mabel that filed for divorce from AY. So, what has nanny got to do with this situation? If you recall that, if you don't know, let me be the one to let you know. I don't know where you've been living. About 2 years ago, AY and Mabel welcomed a second child. That is after they had Michelle for about 16 years now. Michelle is about 16 years old now. They had Michelle, but it wasn't until like 3 years ago that they welcomed another child. And according to AY, when he posted about the birth of their child, he said both of them had struggled. They had wanted a baby since after having Michelle, but it never came to pass until when it happened. Now, like 2 years after they divorced. Michelle, of course, is staying with, she's a young adult. She can make a decision about who she wants to be with. But the younger child is staying with Mabel. And it's quite understandable. She's still a toddler. She needs all the care and attention she can get. So, Mabel has the baby with her, the toddler with her. And according to reports, she has refused AY to see this child. And AY is like, I don't care what we might have against each other. It should not be enough for you to now say, I will not see my child. So what AY devised was he got talking with the nanny, the person that stays with the baby when Mabel, goes around to source for her own daily bread. And nanny calls AY whenever Mabel is not around to say, she's gone, you can speak with your daughter. So they have communications and all that. And he plays with the child. One day, Mabel came home unexpectedly and realized that the nanny was in contact with AY. And so she seized the nanny's phone. She disconnected the call, sacked the nanny and all that. So when AY, AY didn't know. When AY now called back, like after some days, to say, how far? Mabel no come out. Like, I've not heard from you. That was when Mabel now said, it is me you're speaking with, though, Mabel. I have sacked the nanny. She's back in our village. I know what you're doing. You're not going to go over my head to talk with my child. I don't want you talking to her. That's what happened. So AY was vexed. Mabel was vexed. AY now rehired the nanny to say he would not lose your job because of that woman in his own home. And that further infuriated Mabel. And Mabel is saying, this is not something you should do. You don't have the right to do this. Do you understand what the issue now is? That is what both of them, they are dragging now. So, they are saying that both of them are sad and they've now had to resort to going to, what's it called now? They have now gone to court. They have said that court should come and help them to talk about the whole situation, because AY wants to be in his child's life. So it's looking like it's going to be left for the court to decide what's going to happen. So they are now locked in custody battle, finding what is going to happen. We don't actually know what is going to happen. I don't know the case, and it can be a case of you guys will have to share custody, or you'd have visitation rights, or you're going to have sole custody, depending on who is able to, of course, tender their own case. Nobody who first go court, they win. You understand? If you are able to convince the judge as to why you should see your child and all that, then that can happen. So they are saying now that people are beginning to pick sides and nobody knows what is happening now, and it's like even it's only God that is going to intervene and settle things between both of them. As it is right now, there is enough hatred going around. And now people are now speculating that, oh, maybe it's infidelity that caused them, because for Mabel to be this angry, or for AY to be this angry to not want anything to do with the wife, the ex-wife, and for Mabel to not want anything to do with the ex-husband, because people said that, oh, AY had been cheating on Mabel for the longest time with all these people he's been maintaining, from Alex Unusual, the BB Niger alumnus, to a lot of other persons in the industry, that he's been sleeping with them and having relationship with them. And Mabel has been quiet all the while. She's been taking it, but she's done, because she's also found somebody that is willing to finance her and all that. But Mabel has not made anybody public. Kewa has also not made anybody public. So we don't know if it's really infidelity, because these guys have been friends for 20 years. They were friends for 5 years before they got married, and they were married for 15 years. 20 years is a long time for it to now decide that somebody you don't even want to hear the person speak. Someone is saying for a child they both waited years for. This is just diabolical. You understand what I was referring to? What I said earlier, that both of them actually waited about 14 years before they had another child, right? I don't know. Someone is saying for a marriage of 15 years, preventing him from seeing his daughter that they waited on God for after many years isn't a nice thing to do. I'm a girl's girl, but AY doesn't deserve this. We all saw how close he is to his kids. Someone is saying, like, every bad thing you do, you are only hurting the child if you don't know. Someone says, when Davido was agitating over his daughter's custody, some people thought he was doing too much. A lot of children will grow up fatherless because the mother wants to prove a point. Someone says, if anyone told me that this two would be in this situation ever, I'd say no. I pray they come to a compromise for the sake of their kids. Dear woman, a man might be a bad husband but a good daddy. Please leave the kids out of any fallout you have with your spouses. Okay, see, that's just the gist of the story. That's what a lot of persons are saying. Somebody is saying, we'll be the insider, Olofofo, who is letting us know all of these things happening. But for real, I thought of it that who is this particular insider who is telling the world the story and everything going on between them? Who is this friend that they cannot trust? Who is this person that is very close to them that knew about it? Hey, okay, let me hear what you people are saying. Thank you. I'd like to hear your opinions, guys, on this situation with AY. And but Bright Okpocha and his wife, also Elsie, they left themselves. Now we are not seeing this kind of drama between them. Buchi left his wife. We are not seeing this kind of drama. People's marriages are broken up. Comedians, like him, in recent years we've seen a lot of fallout of comedian marriages, and the family, they are not dragging themselves. So okay, Buchi is actually dragging his wife. Buchi dragged his wife. Sorry. Okay, it's not funny. I just laughed to cover the fact that I made a mistake. Don't think I'm laughing at their predicaments. Please and thank you. Anyways, I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Keep the opinions coming. If there's any other update, I will let you know. Are you also of the opinion that if the father, what people are saying, leave the child out of it and all of those things? Let me hear your opinion. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe, and bye.